guys, hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day today. You hit the gym. If not, you're ready to hit the gym in the afternoon, or you are in the gym right now looking for a new supplement to add to your repertoire of supplements to get you through those hard gym workout sessions. For me, it always is legs. I don't know what it is. I just don't like feeling the effects 1 to 2 days later, but it is what it is. And that's why we take certain pre-workouts to elevate the mood and give us that energy to get through those grueling workouts. So I was gonna drop the review throughout the last couple days, but unfortunately the light in my house has been going on and off. For here in Georgia, we've been getting swamped with water, like with rain, and the storms have been knocking out the power. So yesterday I was without electricity for 2 hours, and then in between the day I was losing power. So sorry for that, guys, but I am excited that finally everything is back to normal. And talking about back to normal, splint is out. Pinky is good to go. Just got at least I don't have to do any surgery. So thank God, and always trust the process. So with that, guys, let's jump into the Scary Hours pre-workout by ScaryHours Supps. Now, this is a new company that just came out of left field, literally just decided to show up and say, hey, we're here, and we're going to start with a pre-workout that's going to have that special ingredient that we all love, DMHA, something that the FDA is trying to take away from us. And if you didn't know, owner of Glaxion is going through this issue right now. So if you like any Glaxion supplements, rack up now, because by the end of the year, I don't think they're going to be here. So with that, guys, let's get into this label, how it looks first. Then we're going to do the flavor test, and then we'll get into the experience. So label is pretty sick. Very it's like a 3D vibe to it. You can feel all the graphic designs. It's like a skeleton hand here, and it has the little warning signs that remind me of back in the day in the Western movies. Like they'll try to sell you some type of concoction, and it will have this little skeleton, or like the skull and bones um, aspect to it. So it always attracted me, all the creepy stuff. Anyways, I am a scary movies fan, so that just adds to what I like about this. So they did send this one over for me to review, and for me, I decided to give it a proper review, meaning I sacrificed 2 days of no stims, meaning just caffeine for my coffee in the morning, to clear my mind, my body of anything that could be contributing to a negative effect, or even enhance the effect of this pre-workout. Now, with that being said, I tried it out 2 times, at 1 scoop and at half a scoop, just because I know there's people out there that might not want to go so high stim, and maybe want to try half a scoop first and then jump to that 1 scoop level. And let's jump into the flavor. And I did get a blue raspberry flavor. Now, this blue raspberry flavor amazed me. Like, I expected to get some chemical aftertaste, or something bitter, but for me it tasted like a nice blue raspberry yum yum flavor that all these companies use, like Primal Pump. They use a raspberry flavor, and I forgot what other company. Oh yeah, I think Kilo Labs had that blueberry yum yum in their Key Amino before it got discontinued, because I like that one. That was like a nootropic amino that had the new pep in it. So it's similar to those two companies when it comes to the flavor, but again, it's not too sweet. Doesn't taste synthetic. You can't taste any chemical aftertaste. Sip on it on the way to the gym. It's not a chore down at all. So for me, I'm giving it my stamp of approval because it's not too sweet. Hit it on the nail when it comes to the flavor, and I didn't get any chemical aftertaste, especially with the DMHA in here. So with that, guys, I would recommend this one because I haven't tried out the other one. There is another flavor. It is a strawberry snow cone flavor. So for me, I feel like this is a slamming flavor, so you should pick this flavor up for this ScaryHours pre-workout. So let's get into the supplement facts, and we are getting a serving size of 1 scoop. Thank you, Lord. 1 scoop is what I like to see, meaning I don't like to weigh out half a scoop and then weigh out another half a scoop, or have that split label. Just tell me what 1 scoop is, because I'm probably going to take 1 scoop anyways. And it does come at 15.06 grams. When I threw it on the digital scale, it was 17 grams. I'll show a picture right here. So it's a little bit above the recommended dose, but for me, I'm not complaining. I'd rather weigh it out, especially when it comes to these DMHA hitters. You want to weigh out, because then you don't want to be in the sky too long, or be too much, or have too much DMHA stuck with you for hours on end. I do not like that cracked out feeling, so I'm gonna take the recommended amount and weigh it out every single time. So we are getting total calories in here: 4 calories, 1 gram of carbohydrates, and 1 gram of sugar. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this pre-workout. The first ingredient that we are getting in this ingredient profile is L-citrulline malate 2-to-1 ratio at 5,000 milligrams. I know you're going to be complaining it's not the recommended dose of 10,000 milligrams, but honestly, if you're putting in the work, you will see the pumps, and this will just add. Remember, supplement what you are lacking, and if you cannot get a pump by yourself, something is up, and you got to reassess how you're working out. So for me, I don't mind, but if you guys do want to add some pumps, you can add some pump pills, or you can even go the liquid pump route and get some liquid glycerol. My top 3 are Panda Pump Juice that just came out, the review on it, and I have a picture in the review so you guys can see it. The Thickwood by Kill Labs, that is an awesome one for me and my boy. We are counting that one as king of pumps. If you have any issues, leave it in the comments down below, and we could talk about it. And the third one is ScaryHours Swole. That one is another liquid glycerol hitter. But those are just suggestions for you to stack on. Now, enough of the pumps. Let's get into the next ingredient. And we are getting some beta-alanine at 3,200 milligrams. Now, that is the recommended dose, and you will be feeling the betas in this pre-workout. And remember, that is the sense of urgency that we are going to get, and the itchy or ant feel that we are going to get in our hands as well, or arms, or wherever you are most sensitive in. And for me, I like to feel that sense of urgency, not just because it'll get me moving, but also because I know the stims are on the way. Now, the next ingredient we are getting in here, some betaine anhydrous at 3,000 milligrams. Now, let's get into the energy that's going to power us through our workout. And we are getting caffeine anhydrous at 400 milligrams. For me, anything above 300, I'm counting it as a high stim pre-workout. Now, let's get into the ingredient that we are all here for. The ingredient is the 2-amino DMHA at 200 milligrams. For me, I feel like that's a perfect amount, not too much, not too little. You're going to be high in the sky, cracked out, and wishing that the pre-workout will leave you, but sometimes it doesn't. So for me, 200 milligrams of DMHA is perfect. And for me, honestly, if you do know me, you do speak to me on Instagram or through my regular DMs, you know I'm a nootropic buff, and I love nootropic pre-workouts. But also, when I do dabble in high stim pre-workouts with DMHA or DMAA, I don't want to feel too much of that. Let's get into the next ingredient that's going to add to our nootropic. So let's get into the next ingredient that will add to the mood elevation and great nootropic bubble that we will be feeling while we're in the gym, and it is Araya genesis at 150 milligrams. For me, that's a perfect dose, not too little, not too much, so we can actually feel the Araya working, and also have the positive effects and nothing negative. Now, the next ingredient you're getting in here is some New Pep at 20 milligrams. New Pep is another nootropic ingredient that will just add to the mood elevation and could put you in a great mind state for you to just work out. And that is the entire label, guys. There is not too much or too little on this label, just enough to get you going. You got your caffeine, you got your DMHA, you got your Araya, you got your New Pep, and you got something for your pumps. So all in all, I like it because it's not a stack label, and it has all the ingredients that I need to get through that grueling leg session and whatever workout that I feel like I need an extra push. So talking about workouts, let's get into the experience. So the first day I did try this, I did try the full scoop, the recommended amount at 15.06 grams. And honestly, this surprised me because number one, flavor was kick ass, so it wasn't a chore down. Number two, I was able to feel the pre-workout hit between 8 to 10 minutes. And this was way before me even walking into the gym. As soon as I parked the car in the parking lot, I'm already feeling the beta, and I'm already feeling my mood elevating a little bit, like something's brewing up there. And also my eyes started waking up, so I'm like, okay, now the energy is kicking in as well. So when I hopped on the bike and headed over to the treadmill, around that 20-25 minute time frame, that's when I started feeling that mood elevation and the goods in here, because there is some DMHA in here. Now, this is not a like slap you in the face DMHA hit or energy that you will have at all. No, this is a smooth, nice, well-being feeling. I feel like my mood went from 0 to like 10 in a matter of 20 minutes. And I work out like around 5:30, 6 a.m. So I do need that boost in my mood and boost in energy as well. And talk about the energy, it's not a hard-hitting energy. It's like a builder. It comes in smooth with the DMHA and with the other ingredients, and you do feel all the good effects, and it puts you in a nice little I wouldn't say nootropic bubble, I say a little bit above a nootropic bubble, because you start feeling lighter, you start feeling good, and you do not feel any muscle fatigue while you're working out. Meaning, if I'm doing legs, I can do extra couple sets or an extra two machines while I'm doing legs, and I could go in and get out. So for me, so by the 30-minute time frame, the pre-workout came full circle, and it was all there. It hit me, and it continued. But the good thing is, you start feeling this from the moment you get into the gym, which I do like. The weights, my mind is already in the zone and ready to go. And talking about in the zone, there is no real focus ingredient in here, but the Araya with the new pep and the DMHA with the caffeine, they just kind of do a great synergy and give you that focus that you do need. And when you add not feeling so much of the muscle fatigue, I literally did an 2 extra machines while my brother waited in the car, because he was like, I'm tapping out. When it came down to the second time I tried this pre-workout, I wanted to try it out at half a scoop, just so you guys can know how it feels. And also, for me, I like something with lower caffeine if I'm going to try it out. So I tried it out again, and at that level, I felt like I got through my gym session. I did arms that whole day, which was I did curl bars, I did dumbbells, I did also the reverse curl bars for doing the forearms right here, and also I did the isos, the iso machines for the biceps, and also we did the sitting down preacher curls. It was like we did all around basically when it came to arms, and I was still able to go. And so all in all, I feel like this pre-workout was great. It wasn't a pre-workout that's gonna blow the top off your head with when it comes to the DMHA hit, but it is a nice smooth ride. Then this is something that can lower down the bar, but also can give you a nice workout session where you do feel that nice head buzz, that nice nootropic hit, and also you are in an elevated state of mind, and everything is positive. The energy is clean. Everything that you want in a DMHA hitter without giving you that cracked out feeling. And I did want to add, the scary thing about this was I didn't want to leave the gym. That was a crazy part about it. Like, I wanted to continue working out. I didn't feel any muscle fatigue. I felt focused. I felt driven. I felt like everything was right in the world for me to work out and get through my leg session. And the second time when I tried this out, which was armed, and I wanted just to stay there and pump some more iron. So you will have to slow yourself down and listen to your body. So all in all, guys, this is a great pre-workout. If you guys do want to pick this one up, you can go head over to ScaryHours.com and use my discount code WFS for 10% off your entire order. So for me, I'm recommending this one for people who don't want something that blows your head off your shoulders and is a smooth ride, but also gives you that DMHA buzz. So with that, guys, this is my full review of the Scary Hours pre-workout.